Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Tremont McCray. I am the Ionic King, master of identity, timelines, purpose, and remembrance. And this is Character Transmutation LLC, where we transform your character from lead to gold. Man, I love saying that. I love saying that. All right, this one, we're going to be breaking down time and the future. And what does that look like? So previously, I had an equation in divine physics and broke down that the future is simply your present moment awareness times by your consistency, times by your faith in a potential outcome. And that faith is squared because the more faith you have, the more likely the outcome will be presented to you, right? It will reveal itself to you in time. And that's your future. But I thought about it and I'm like, that's still kind of abstract. I need something more concrete. I need a stronger definition that can really just wrap up this whole past, present, future thing. Because even myself, in times, I misunderstood the reality of what time is. And in my misunderstanding of reality, my future, whether it be 1, 2, 3 months from now, or 1, 2, 3, 5 years from now, has just went in ways that I could not have foreseen. So how do we define time, past, present, and future? This is what we do. So in your state of being, in your conscious awareness of yourself, your present moment is what you are at right now. Okay? It's the environment, it's the thoughts, it's the emotion, it's the people, it's your current life situations, it's your relationships. That's the present. But as you notice, even as I speak through this video, the present is constantly moving forward. It's constantly creating new experiences, new opportunities, new possibilities, which means that the present is not stagnant. It's not something that's unmovable. The present moves, and you need to move with it. But you can only move with it with an awareness of what the future holds for you. Now, no, you cannot predict the future, but you can predict the man or woman you will be in the future. See, it's a difference. One chases outcomes, circumstance. The other embodies identity, truth, the higher self, the version of you who is already one. And you really only have control over one of those, and that's your identity. So, with this understanding, guys, the future is simply your present decisions. Your present decisions being made manifest. That makes sense? So if I decide one thing today, it will produce a result tomorrow. This is the law of cause and effect. Everything in my life, and I have to review, I have to check myself, I have to reflect, has been a direct cause of my decision or lack of decision. It's been E. And that has altered the course of my life. And so if I want to pivot and I want to redirect and rechannel this energy forward to a better future, I'm going to have to make better decisions in the present. And that seems simple and straightforward, but you really have to think about that. The you are now versus the you will be a year from now, because we're going into 2026, right? The only difference is going to be if, and I say if you choose to be different. And the being different has to be your true self. It has to be. Otherwise, you're just playing a game of illusions, of ego, of performance. And you're not really being true to yourself. And that is the biggest failure in life. It's to not live a life where you're true to yourself, where you keep your promises, where you make adjustments, where you love yourself, where you are proficient in whatever you're doing, where you stand on your boundaries and you stand on your truth. And you have your self-respect and you have honor, not only for yourself, but for the Creator, for the Most High. Nevertheless, guys, your future is simply the projection made manifest of your present decisions. So change your decisions, which can only be changed through a change of identity. Because if you take someone, take anybody off the street, and you say, hey, go run 3 miles today. Oh, it's snowing outside. Go run 3 miles today in the cold for really no reason. Like, there's really no reason outside of you being fit and shape, and it's a area of reflection for me. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. Either they're not fit enough, or they don't have a desire to. They don't see the benefit. But then you have me. I ran out 3 miles in the cold today. I didn't have to. No one forced me to. No one talked to me. No one cheered me on. But why did I do it? Because I see the benefit. Because it's an extension of who I am. See? I did it because it's an extension of who I am. So that goes with everything when it comes to diet, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to self-image, because ultimately, again, your self-image is your identity projected outwardly. But to keep this concise and on point, it all goes back to who you think you are. But if who you think you are is simply a byproduct of the environment, of your circumstances, of society, of projections, then your life is going to be a reflection of that misalignment with truth. So if you want your future to be brighter, because I want my future to be brighter, damn sure it's going to be brighter no matter what, then you have to change your present decisions. And with that realization, you have the power. You see, if I want to be more in shape, okay, I'll just up the workout regimen. If I want to be healthier, okay, I'll just eat more healthier, more fruits, more vegetables. If I want to have better relationships, I need to have a better relationship with myself. If I want to pursue more money, more finances, I'm going to have to make myself more marketable. I'm going to have to increase my ability to sell. I'm going to have to increase my ability to showcase the value that I am, the value that I have, and let the money come in. Nevertheless, guys, think, really think about your decisions in the present, because it will create your future. And don't be surprised 6 months to a year from now if things still haven't moved how you thought they should have. Take responsibility and join me in my coaching program. Okay? It's the 12-week embodiment. It's called Living the Result. And in this 12-week cycle, I teach you how to go within yourself and build and remember this identity that peace is your baseline, confidence is your baseline, understanding and wisdom is your baseline, self-awareness is your baseline, so that no matter what storm may come on the outside, high or low, whatever it may be, you will remain steady and centered within yourself. It's called living the result. And you become the man or woman that can not only weather any storm, but attract and live your destiny. So if you want that program, DM me. You can email me or DM me on TikTok at Led to Gold, and we'll get you on the program. I'm taking 5 clients right now, and it's the only way I know, guys. Say it with me now, from your chest, from Led to Gold. I'll see you on the next one.